going to be your monthly tarot reading for December 2018. So this will be for Pisces, whether you guys are Sun, Moon, Risings, or Venus Pisces. Let's go ahead and get into it. Shanoa with Walu to my channel. Disclaimer, I always have to remind everyone that these readings are not personal readings. They're general readings. Therefore, they are not subject to resonate with each and every one of you who want to keep that in mind. So without further ado, you guys, to the general portion of the reading. I'm sorry, I'm trying to adjust this. Okay, hopefully. And I'm live streaming, so glitching. I apologize in advance, you guys. Hopefully it doesn't take away from the message that is meant to be received by those who it's meant to hear it. If you guys feel any time throughout this reading to this video, please feel free to do. Also, if you feel guided to book a personal reading with me, all information will be in the description box below of this video. Follow me on Soul Guided to do so as well. So I will start off with the general overview energy reading for December. And then I will pull a love general energy spread. And at the very end, I will pull an angelic guidance message. So, all right, Divine Spirit. I'll call Divine Spirit, Most High God of all things, to come through this reading. And please give me clear discernment with love and light and truth. Thank you. And to tap into Pisces, Sun, Moon, Risings, and Venus sign, all those who are born under this sign, what is the major influences that surround them in the heavens and the universe for the month of December 2018? Please give me a general overview of those born under the sign of Pisces. What is going to be affecting them? The overall energy. Ooh. 2 cards flew out. I need 5 cards total. And this 6 of material and spiritual prosperity, which is the 6 of Pentacles, flew out. I don't know if Spirit's done with me. Let's see. I need 5 cards. Mental conflict, truth, which is the judgment card, and the new beginnings card, which is the Fool card. So I'm going to put these to the side for a second. Okay. All right, so we have the High Priestess card, which is the intuition card as your overall energy. I'm seeing a significant number, which is 2. You have the intuition card, which is the High Priestess, number 2, major arcana. I have a cold, so I apologize, you guys. The mental conflict card, which is the 2 of swords, which is number 2. The judgment card, which is the truth card in this deck, number 20. So technically number 2. Number 0 is like a silent number, and you know, so I can't get this camera right for anything. I apologize, you guys. Like Mercury retrograde like a mug. Okay, anywho. So what I'm picking up for you guys is that overall energy is you and your intuition. Some of you guys are kind of disconnecting and dissociating from physical things, or you guys may not be seeing physical proof or evidence. So it's like you're kind of having a hard time with seeing the positives physically. So it could be like spiritually, you're trying to weigh the pros and the cons of what you're seeing. You may feel like, okay, well, I'm not seeing much results of anything in the material realm. Spiritually, I get it. Mentally, physically, no, I don't get it. So Spirit is kind of wanting you to address this mental conflict, this 2 of swords, because it's kind of like you got too much going on mentally, to where maybe you're closing out your intuitive abilities. You guys are not seeing things clearly. You guys may be limited in your thinking. And I feel like it's the fact that you're not seeing physical evidence of something. Because your focus, your suggested focus is the truth card, which is the judgment card. So I feel like you need to focus on the truth of something. And again, it's that polar energy, weighing the pros and the cons, or maybe between the material and the spiritual realm. You guys are having a hard time with discerning what is true. Because of what you're not seeing on the physical, it's kind of hard for you to trust spiritually or intuitively, if that makes sense. This could have something to do with other people, or like I said, physical and spiritual. So you have these number twos. There's something polar going on, light, dark, the heart, the mind. It's one of those energies. And then you have the new beginnings card. So it could be that you guys are being guided to step out on faith, step into a new energy. The fact that the Fool is an older individual, it's not a younger child usually depicted on the Fool card. It's an older woman. So you have the wise energy here. You have the wisdom to step forth and start something new, to start over, to start fresh, or you're feeling like Spirit's telling you to step in a new direction and it's unfamiliar to you and you don't have enough proof that it's safe enough or that you should do it. You know, what's the good in it? Maybe you do see the pros and you see the cons in it, but you don't see the evidence that backs that up for you. So it's hard for you to step out completely on faith. Rather than trusting in the truth of the universe, they've given you multiple signs, I feel. And it's like you're still weighing the pros and the cons, and you're still feeling imbalanced possibly with this energy. But essentially with all these major arcana cards, you guys are being divinely guided. And I would trust your intuition. You have two intuitive cards, the Judgment card and the Intuition card. So that is the general energy. Let's go ahead and tap into the love energy. Okay, so Divine Spirit, Most High God, I call to you to tap into Pisces love energies for the month of December. Whether they are single, partnered, interested in someone, dating, or completely single or have no one in mind at all. This is the love energy that surrounds them for romance, partnerships, signs, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Risings. What's going on with them for the month of December? Please give nothing but messages of truth, love, and light. Please give me a clear discernment to understand the messages. Divine Spirit, thank you. 3 cards. This card is standing out to me. The Garden. Compatibility and boundaries. Okay. So the Garden to me is kind of like enjoying the fruits of your labor or waiting for something to manifest. And this could be a relationship where there is compatibility. There's kind of like this connection where some of you guys may have set an intention that you don't want a relationship where there's no compatibility, because you may have had experienced some hit or misses within a connection or bond, and therefore you've created boundaries with your love life. You guys have set your standards. For some of you guys, you could be manifesting a connection with someone. There is compatibility here. There's boundaries that need to be set up, or you have created healthy boundaries. Now, for some of you guys, these boundaries are coming from a place of soul. See, I'm like, Mercury retrograde is like making me talk all types of crazy. You guys may have created some false sense of protection around you when it comes to love, because you don't really trust when it comes to another person, maybe specifically, or just anyone that comes your way. If you guys are in a partnership right now, there could be something that you are specifically wanting to create or manifest with your partner. I feel like you guys may have talked about this. Some of you guys, there's a long distance relationship, or there's like a relationship where it's like, I'll catch up with you, I'll see you when I see you type of bond. Someone has created some sort of block or boundary because of this, or Spirit is saying that, as in general, overall, in spite of whatever your situation is, to create healthy boundaries when it comes to love, or make sure that you're not creating boundaries out of fear, out of some false sense of protection. Because this tiger, to me, it also symbolizes prosperity and luck, but I'm getting like this, don't cross me out of fear. And this heart is locked up, it's caged up in like this strange like locket or something, or like this steel heart. So this woman looks like a warrior. She's been through something, obviously, where she feels the need to protect herself. So you guys could be in this position, or maybe you're dealing with someone like this. Trust your intuition with this owl, which represents wisdom. Then you have the moon here. So some of you guys may not be listening completely to your intuition. You guys may be overthinking things. You guys may not be completely discerning the situation. So take whatever resonates with you, but that's pretty much what I'm getting. All right, Pisces, moving on to the angelic guidance portion of your reading. So I'm going to call to all of those who are in this reading, watching this reading. Okay, your angels and your guides have delivered a message. This card came out, so I'm going to take it. Goddess of Knowledge. It says, start to apply what you already know. Trust your intuition. This entire reading, your general, your love, is saying to trust your intuition. And a lot of you have not been trusting your intuition because of fear. And I feel like you guys might need to cleanse your crown chakra in order to not only receive clear insight and ideas, because her third eye chakra is burning, and her crown chakra can also be on fire, meaning that it's open, it's clear. But the thing is, some of you guys may not be hearing spirit, and spirit may be trying to give you a message, because some of you guys may be naturally clairaudient, meaning, if you don't know what clairaudience means, it's like a spiritual or psychic, a psychic ability to where you hear messages from spirit intuitively, like songs. You might receive messages from songs. You might hear like a message, like a subtle voice telling you, and I'm not talking about like crazy stuff, like, you know, Summer Sam type of stuff, like not like that, but you know, I need you to call so and so, or I need you to turn on the radio. And when you turn on the radio, there's someone speaking, and then they say something you needed to hear at the time. Or just listen. Stop talking and just listen. Or, you know, messages that, like, it sounds like God. Like, it's very direct. It's very clear. It's not, like, scary. It's not scary. It's not evil. It's very clear, very respectable, and like something that you need to take heed to. Like, oh, I need to listen. I need to pay attention. Or you hear messages in your sleep. Or, you know, something on TV rings a bell. Or someone just says something to you and you're just like, that meant something. You might get ringing noises in your ear from time to time. I feel like that's spirit trying to communicate with you. Of course, be discerning of who's trying to communicate with you, whether this is a loving energy or not. Of course, use your discernment. But all in all, you guys, spirit is saying that you already know something and you need to trust that, okay? You're thinking too much into things. You're adding fear into this. False sense of protection, or just, you know, not trusting your own self, second guessing yourself. So that is the message that I'm getting. I will see you guys back next year for January's monthly readings. I hope that this resonates with whomever it's meant to resonate with. If you feel guided to like, subscribe, and share, book, or follow me on social media, feel free to do so. I greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys back for next month. I will be doing How Did They Feel About Me readings for December, so be on the lookout for your reading. So until next time, take care. Much love. Peace.